Well, it's a done deal for the Duterte or Sara Duterte, Gilbert Teodoro tandem. At least that's what Andaya says. The former lawmaker says he expects Davao Mayor Sara Duterte and former defense chief Gilbert Gibo Teodoro to declare their political plans by next month. Teodoro flew to Davao City yesterday to meet with the presidential daughter. Let's get more details on that meeting. Joining us now and going above and beyond the headlines is former Camarines Sur congressman Rolando Andaya Jr. Hi, Nonoy. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, let's begin with this. No, this all started when you posted a photograph of yourself with Gibo in the background in a small plane, and then you said visiting my president with my vice president, and then hours later you post a photo of yourself of you and Gibo and his wife with Sara Duterte, and then you say it's a done deal, which means Sara agreed to this tandem already.
Yes, a lot of people went ahead of us. Shall we say suitors, trying to woo her to be her running mate in the upcoming elections. But none of them were given love and care from Mayor Sara. You have here a situation in which the number one priority of Mayor Sara now, as you said it in your headlines, is the surging cases of COVID-19. That is her priority. I think none of the visitors or suitors that came there even spoke about it. And it was only Gibo Teodoro who offered to support her in her advocacy. And she offered the challenge. Would you like to get the COVID shot? Be my poster boy for Mindanao. And not only Mindanao, the whole Philippines. We've seen in reports there have been 1 million second dose shots which have not been taken or natakot na or hindi na naniwala sa vaccine. That is the number one issue now. I see other political parties or personalities just yapping and yapping. No solution. Here we have the tandem offering a simple solution to end the problem. It is to get vaccinated. She offered him a chance to get vaccinated. He rose to the challenge. Ano pa ba yun? Kailangan natin dun. Nagkakaintindihan silang dalawa. Pareho silang abogado. Pareho silang bata. Parehong paniniwala nila sa mahal na Diyos. Pareho silang pamilyadong tao. Disente. Edukado. Ang binibigay ng grupo na to is tibay at galing. Strength, tibay at galing. Talino. Hindi lang yung lakas ng loob lang. Kailangan din may galing ka at talino para masagot mo yung mga problema. Dahil puro tibay lang, puro salita.
Parang nangangampanya ka na talaga.
Naisip na kailangan magpabaksin.
Parang nangangampanya ka na talaga. Parang nangangampanya.
Ako naman lang ako lang yung presidente lang ng Sara Gibo Fans Club. Yun naman lang, hindi ako spokesman. Presidente lang ako ng fans club. Pero katabi ko sila.
You said a mouthful in that first answer kasi so anyway, yung sagot mo yan kasama na doon yung pinapaliwanag mo kung bakit nakapagpabakuna si Gibo doon sa Davao. But teka muna, so ang pinag-usapan nila yung COVID, no? Pero paano nangyari yung actual yung exchange nila when it came to running for 2022? Did Sara say, Gibo, will you be my VP? Will you join me? Ganun ba? Or did si Gibo ba nagsabi, can I be your VP? Or can you be my VP? Or what? What were the exact words? Again, what were the exact words?
Ako nagsalita. Nasa gitna ako nilang dalawa. Sabi ko, ma'am, this is your vice president. Mr. Gibo, this is your president. And then she smiled. And then she shared 3 meals with us after I said that. If she did not like what I said, I don't think she'd even stay for 5 more minutes in that room. She actually stayed for almost 4 hours with us, shared 3 meals with us. What else can you ask for? Of course, you can expect them to say yes. Lahat naman ng nililigawan, hindi naman umuo kagad sa unang date pala. Hindi naman ganun. Pero kung binigyan ka ng pagmamahal, tulad ng isang vaccine shot, you're supposed to come back after 14 days.
But Nona, if you... Yes. But if you say kasi na that's how it happened, ma'am, this is your vice president and this is your president, and then hindi naman she didn't deny it or say no or say anything or react, So this is your interpretation that they have come to an agreement.
Yes, very much.
So it's
And
just
they
your
have come
interpretation.
to an agreement. They have come to an agreement that they will be running as independents. That is news. They're not waiting, they're not wanting, they're not actively looking for any particular political party to carry them. They don't need a vehicle to carry their agenda. They
Okay.
are the vehicle. I come
Oo.
from NPC. Lakas ran, Gibo ran under Lakas the last time, and see what happened to him because of partisan politics. So these both of them, and Mayor
Yeah.
Sara has announced publicly today that she is not joining any
Oo.
national party. She's staying with her local party. So
Okay.
it bodes well with what I'm saying.
Yes, yung hukbong. Oo, independent, but like Joycel had said earlier that there were 5 political parties that were going to be supporting Sarah. Let's go back to that in a while. No, I have a litany of questions, Noni, so we'll try and go through it very quickly. Is this why Gibo was dropping hints in February on social media? For example, he would post yung green check beside 2022. So at that time, nag-iisip siya kung tatakbo siya as president or VP or senator?
Let me give you the scenario. It's quite unique. I spoke to Gibo. He called me on my way to Bicol. He called me and he said, Nonoy, I need a leader for Region 5. We know each other. We can work with each other. Would you like to be my leader? I said, I know you and I admire you. You're number 1 sa bar. Ako number 12 lang eh. Dahil alphabetical order yung Andaya eh. Siya yung tunay na number 1. At
Okay.
Harvard graduate yan. New York State Bar passer. Abogado rin sa Amerika yan. Sino naman hindi mag-idol dyan? And then, he said, would you like to run for vice president? Because I am committed, I myself have weeks before committed through my Facebook account that I will bring Mayor Sara as my president. And I said, I'm committed to her. Would you like to be her running mate? And he said, yes, perfect. That's the person I want to team up with. And it's that simple. And after that,
Okay.
we went to Davao,
Yeah.
and that's it. No partisan politics. We did not vote for any politician or any businessman.
Okay.
No one whatsoever. No party whatsoever.
Okay, but let's look at the first and only time that he ran in a national election. So that's 2010. He came in fourth with a little over 4 million votes. Noynoy, of course, Kino, of course, won that election. 15.2 million votes. Erap was second, 9 million votes. Manny Villar, 5.5 million votes. No, of course, it's been 12 years, no, and there's been a pendulum shift from Noynoy Aquino to Rodrigo Duterte, no. Pero pina-survey nyo na ba? Pinapa-survey nyo na ba ngayon? Or are there numbers that can help you decide? Apart from the fact that people are curious about what happened to him and have been talking about him lately. Pero may survey na ba?
Hindi na kailangan mag-survey. Shoot na sa balde to. Yun nga yung iniiwasan namin eh, yung partisan politics. See how, I will give an appropriate example. He ran under Lakas. He lost sa Lakas. You know why? Because the Region 5 chairman at that time left him in midstream. Would you like to know who that person is? It's now the person from Bicol again
Sino?
asking Sara that Dandil natatakbo na si Sara. Not me, but the other person you mentioned before. See, it's that kind of partisan politics na wala naman prinsipyong pinapangawakan. Na iiwanan ka sa gitna ng daan. Yun yung iniiwasan ng grupo na to. Partisan politics, yes, you can join us, you can help us, but you can never demand from us.
Yeah, can you just say the name? Say the name of the one you're referring to, please. Very quickly, in 1 second, say the name of the person you're referring to.
Sinabi mo nila kanina. Nasabi mo na.
Okay. Okay. President Duterte, according to Harry, is saying has 5 preferences: Sara, Manny Pacquiao, Bongbong Marcos, Bongo, Isko Moreno. But you think he'll go for Sara? Do you think he will go for Sara? But he has said before that she should not run for president, and at the same time, there has not been a president since 1992 who anointed a successor who won. Diba? And I'm referring to Korean FVR.
And it will be the same. He will not anoint Sarah. Still, Sarah has decided on her own that she will run with or without the blessing of the father. The father actually gave
Wow.
her a challenge. He was not discouraging her. It was a challenge. Hoy Sarah, hindi pambabae ang trabaho ng presidente. That was a challenge to see if she really was serious in doing it.
Okay.
And she decided on her own. Any father would be happy and clapping at this point in time. Any decent father who loves her daughter would be clapping because he has taught her well. She can stand on her own.
Okay.
She does not need you because she is her own person. That is the clear message here.
Okay, so you're saying with or without an anointment from the father, she will run.
Yeah.
Pinaparap na ako, Nonoy, but I'm going to try and squeeze in all these questions, then answer in bullet points already. No? So number one, Isko Moreno was saying na hindi niya iboboto yung tatakbo na nagmamana lang ng posisyon. Hindi dapat binamana daw ang posisyon. Obviously referring to certain people. No? Number two, paano naman si Lenny Robredo? She's saying that she has not made a decision whether she runs for president or not.
Ang sagot ko dyan, hindi rin ako boboto sa taong puros dakdak lang. Mas mabuti pa itong amin, nagpapabaksin. Maraming dakdak ng dakdak, hindi naman kaya mapagtulog. Injection naman lang eh. Di ba? Ang laki ng mensahe noon. Dakdak ng dakdak, puros convention, hindi pa alam kung anong posisyon tatakbuhan. Paano kita bobotohin din? Hindi mo alam anong posisyon tatakbuhan mo eh. O ito, alam nila. Sinong presidente, sinong vice-presidente. I-google nyo si Gibo Teodoro. Baka mahimatay kayo sa kwalifikasyon ng tao na to. Walang taong buhay sa Pilipinas ngayon na katulad ng kwalifikasyon niya. Baka magulantang kayo na may ganong tao pala sa Pilipinas.
All right, Sang, we ran out of time. I hope to speak to you again very soon. Former Congressman Nonoy Andaya, maraming salamat. Thank you for joining us.